Hey guys, I put up a Google form asking people to submit their Sturniolo trip confessions, and today I'm going to be reacting to your guys' confessions. Laughing at this, the first one, the question says Sturniolo related, is when I was 7 I had a humongous crush on Toothless from How You Train Your Dragon. I don't know what he has to do with Sturniolo triplets, but slay, I guess. One time I DM'd a hate page about them and I said, you're weird for hating on 21-year-old men who have more money than you and are more famous than you, and they blocked me. Okay, cool. Like, to be honest, I'm not attacking the person who sent this in. This is at everyone. I don't see the point in DMing them or interacting with them. I think if you see them, you should report them, block them, and just not interact, because the people who create these pages, they want attention, whether it's negative attention or good attention, they want it. So by you DMing or you sharing the video, even if it's to be like, oh look, how can someone do this, or this is not nice, it's giving them the attention they wanted. Confession is, for the 5 million drop, I was buying a hoodie and I accidentally charged it to my dad's card instead of mine, so I didn't tell them I did it. We got charged on both cards, but my dad filed a claim to get the money back, so now I have 2 of the pink cheetah hoodies. They never found out that it was me. Oh my gosh. I mean, at least your dad got the money back, but you literally pretty much just like scammed them into getting a free hoodie. Do you wear both of them? Because if not, I feel like, okay, this sounds really bad, but I feel like you should either like do a giveaway since you technically got it for free if you don't wear them, or you could just like sell it, but not for a lot of money. I didn't even think that you'd be able to get like a refund for that. Like, your dad's bank must be pretty good, because here, if you had a charge on a hoodie, they probably wouldn't give you a refund. 1, I want to know what bank account your dad is with, because that's impressive that he was able to get the refund for it. And then 2, well, like, at least if you have, like, if your hoodie gets stained, at least you have another one. That's crazy. Like, wait, why did you buy 2 in the first place, though? Like, why didn't you just buy 1, even if you charged it to his account? Like, when you buy merch, you have to put in your details. So you'd have to put in your details twice and then 2 different cards. So you would know that you were getting 2 hoodies anyway. Hey, I just want to say that I haven't been a fan for a long time, but that doesn't matter. Facts. It does not matter how long you've been a fan. If you're a fan and you're nice to everyone, you're a fan. And I wanted to say that they have helped me a lot. A video of theirs came on and I just forgot why I was crying and started laughing. After watching that video, my day became much better. They are my comfort when I need to forget about problems, and when I need someone to make me feel better, I watch them. When I need to hear something motivational, I watch them. I hate when people are like, anyone that you stand, like whether it's Nick, Matt, Chris, or a band or anything, I hate when people are like, oh, they're just a person, you don't even know them. But the thing is, people's videos can make so much impact on someone's day, and I just love the fact that like they and so many other people who are creators and musicians and sports people can bring happiness into someone's life like that. It just it makes you feel so good. Like, if you're not trying your best to make someone else happy, I don't know, what are you doing? Like, the next confession is, I only got Instagram to see the triplets posts and polls. Honestly, valid. Someone just wrote Matt Sturniolo. I mean, facts, but more? One time I had a Sturniolo fan account on TikTok DM me because I was wearing Let's Trip in one of my videos. Her message said, hey, I noticed you're wearing Let's Trip in one of your vids. Are you a fan? I replied with, yeah, I am. She asked me if I had been a fan for long, to which I replied with, I've been watching them since 70,000 subs. She said, OMG, I'm a new fan. Do you want to be friends? I quickly scrolled through her account to make sure she wasn't a weird fan, and everything checked out, so I said sure, because at the time I didn't have any friends in the fandom and I desperately wanted one. We were texting back and forth for a couple of days and just talking about experiences with the triplets. Then she started saying weird things, discussing I can't pronounce this word, derogatory. I know what it means, I just can't pronounce it, guys. Things, and I said to her, please stop sending me that nasty or I'm going to unfollow you and report you to TikTok. She immediately started apologizing. Apparently I can't speak today. She immediately started apologizing, saying, I'm really, really sorry, we're friends, etc. Then she ended up asking me to add her on Snapchat because she didn't really check TikTok DMs, which I seemed as understandable because I didn't really check TikTok DMs either. That's true. Like, who uses TikTok DMs as their main form of conditioning? No one. Like, it's to send funny videos. The second I accepted her friend request, she had already posted something on her story. It was an AI generated, this person's basically said deep leak of one of those triplets. Oh my gosh. Okay, I hate AI with passion. First of all, it's disgusting what people can make of people. It's disgusting how easy people can manipulate people so it sounds like it's their voice. It looks like it's them, but it's not them. How it steals people's jobs. It's contributing to global warming. AI is contributing to global warming a lot because it uses so much more, what's the word, like, power than other things. I've seen a whole video on it. I'm not a very technical person, but I do know that it's stealing people's jobs. Everything, like, AI pictures are all from people's art and other, like, actual artists who have gone out and made stuff, and these AI pictures are stealing it from them. Not to mention, like, this person's basically said that this person posted a deep fake. If you don't know what that is, it's just like a really explicit photo of someone, but it's not real. AI can make things look really, really real, which is really, really scary. Which is another reason, guys, when you see things on the internet, don't always believe them, like fake DMs, fake voice notes, all those sort of things, because people can manipulate things really, really easy. Anyway, I'm continuing this person's stories. She said, I immediately lit up on her story and I said, I don't tolerate this type of behavior and these types of photos. I'm sorry, but I can't talk to you anymore because I don't find this funny or amusing. As you should. She started spamming saying, you weren't meant to see that. I replied to her stating that I didn't think that was okay to do, and she immediately pulled they said they don't care if we sexualize them because they're adults. Okay, guys, when people say that they don't care if you sexualize them, they mean like, oh my gosh, this person looks hot, or like kiss, marry, kill. They don't mean making AI photos of them. People need to understand boundaries. There's a huge difference between like admitting like, hey, yeah, this person's attractive. Yeah, I would get with them if I had a chance. And making up disgusting fake things. Obviously, I can't talk for the triplets, but I can imagine how disturbing it would be to see a photo of you that's else, like, not actually you. Or even if it actually was you, it would be weird. I feel like that shouldn't have to be said, but people are weird. People are disturbing. Moving on. I've been a fan of the triplets for quite a while, but I've been stopping myself from watching the tea party because I'm afraid of how intense the fighting might be. Might be because, I don't know, I watch snippets and edits from a TikTok and I'm kind of scared it might trigger my anxiety. Okay, I want to just make this clear. Like, Nick, Matt and Chris are siblings. And I have siblings myself. Anyone who has siblings know most siblings, I can't speak for everyone, but most siblings will fight. Will punch each other, will injure each other. And then you go to hugging each other the next second. That's just how it works. The tea party isn't even that bad. Like, it's just bickering and like, yeah, Chris jumps into the back of the car. I'm going to be real, and this is going to sound really harsh, but there's other videos of them fighting that are way worse than that, to be honest. And it's not even bad because they edit their videos. So if they genuinely had like a huge argument that they didn't want to put on the internet, they wouldn't put it on. So I feel like it wouldn't trigger your anxiety, but I also can't speak for what would trigger someone else's anxiety. But it's literally more so just funny. It's like entertaining content. It's nothing that's super serious. No one's actually hurt. And I personally have never watched a triplet video and been like, oh my, like, actually no. Sometimes they say some stuff and I'm reminded that they are indeed just men. But I've never like watched a video and been like, that is disturbing, that scares me. Like, no. But again, I do understand, like, everyone has different levels of anxiety. And if you think it might trigger you, just don't watch it. But like I said, it's literally them just joking around. Like, yeah, there's a little bit of a Chris and Nick fight or whatever, but it's nothing like, you know, it's not actually serious. I love their laughter, their humor. I love their energy, their honesty, and their demeanor. I agree. I've never seen a sibling relationship as beautiful as theirs. They are incredibly nice people, which is a rarity these days. Thanks to them, I don't think about reality and think absolutely nothing. It's the nicest feeling. Everyone has some magic in them because of which I love them. Them are comfortable people. Love, Andrea. That is so cute. And yeah, I agree. Like, obviously we don't actually know these people. We only know them from what we see on through a screen. But I agree. I feel like they give such genuine vibe. I love how you said everyone has some magic in them. I love people when you see like something and you can see it brings out like the positives in everyone else. I love that. I have a love-hate relationship with the T app, not TikTok, not Twitter. Fanfics, love them. But dude, stop please putting Chris's on my For You. Please, I'm traumatized. Stop. I don't want to see it and I don't need to see it. I'm scared of entering Tumblr. Again, not joking. I do not have Tumblr. I have never been on the Tumblr side of the Sturniolo fandom. From what I've heard, it's like full on smart. I personally don't read it. But if that gets you off, you do you, I guess. Just like limit it. I don't know how bad the Sturniolo ones are because I haven't seen that. But I have heard some stuff. So this is gonna sound bad. I don't think there's actually a problem with writing smart because at the end of the day you're just using someone's name. It's like 50 Shades of Grey. Like personally, like I said, I don't read that, but it's like 50 Shades of Grey. You're just using someone's name. I have a problem when it's like shipping people together that are real, like, or shipping siblings. That is disgusting. That's weird. I have a problem if it's like deep fakes or using anyone's actual real photos. Then that's when I see the problem. And I also have a problem with people just sharing it everywhere instead of just like keeping it to their page. Then it's like I said, it's not my thing, wouldn't want to read it. But I feel like it's no different to writing like a cute little love story. You're just using someone's name. It's not like this person's actually doing all that shit. It's just using your name. Like you could use any name for it. I do think some people just take it way too far and yeah. I don't know if this is a confession, but I think Matt's the loudest out of them all after the Twitch streams. Okay, this is my opinion. I feel like Matt's like comfortable with Nick and Matt. He's Matt with Nick and Chris. So of course he's going to be louder with them than he's going to be with people he doesn't know, like on tour and stuff, meeting fans. And the day, yes, we're fans, but they don't actually know us. So of course he's not going to be like, oh my gosh, like, you know. Nick and Chris give slightly more extroverted, and Matt slightly gives more introverted. But I feel like Matt, they all can be quiet and all be loud, all have their moments. I do feel like from what they've said as well, that Matt is more loud off camera. And I feel like Twitches, because a lot of Twitch streams are longer and also like they're usually in their own, well, they're always in their own home. And usually in the LA streams, like recent ones, they're usually in Matt's bedroom. That's probably his like comfort place. I feel like when people are more in their comfort place, they're more so themselves. Not saying he's not comfortable in car videos and stuff, but I also feel like sometimes people portray him as like, oh, he never talks. But if you actually watch any of their videos, that's not true. He does talk. Still don't think he'd be the loudest, but I do think he has loud moments. And like I said, Twitch streams are definitely, he's more louder on Twitch streams, as like Nick and Chris are more louder on car videos. I feel like that's the thing with everyone. Like I feel like it depends who you're with, who you're comfortable with, and everyone has their days. Like people, and also you have to remember, like, YouTube is a job, and social media is a job. People are going to be not fake, but obviously they're going to be more energetic, more like this than they are in the every single day. Because no one's energetic 24/7. It's impossible. But no one's also sad 24/7. No one's one personality, like one mood, I should say, not personality 24/7. But obviously people are going to have one online. And I think Matt has more of that like mysterious side to him than Nick and Chris. I don't know if any of that makes sense. I really need to stop touching my face. Like I just like feel like I always need to do something with my hands and then end up touching my hair or touching my face, and it's so bad. Anyone else have that problem? Next confession. I once had a dream that I was on vacation and saw them. I was so happy to see them. In my dream, they were doing a world tour and didn't have a place to stay because their hotel was fully booked. Sorry. I'm just laughing because I think like how weird dreams are. Anyway, their hotel was fully booked so they could stay at the house next to us. And when I woke up, I was so sad. But this was months ago. Okay, why is it the house next to you and not your house? Like, I just find dreams, like, why would they stay at the house next to you and not your house? I find dreams so weird because it's like, it's always the most random stuff and the most like stuff that wouldn't happen. And it's so funny to me how like that's our brain coming up with that, but we're asleep, so we're not like we don't know we're even doing it until we wake up, if we remember it. That's like, dreams are just so weird. I skipped 2 days of school just so I could watch their videos. Valid. I mean, school's important, you guys should definitely study and stuff, but I think it's, as long as you're not like skipping every single day, I think it's okay to like skip 1 or 2 days and have a self-care day. And if your idea of happiness is watching someone's videos, go do that. Like, I think it's important to look after yourself. As long as you're not doing that 24/7 and you're still focusing and still doing, like, going to school, and you're not missing every single day, I don't see a problem personally. I have taught all my family and friends how to tell them apart. Slay! Good job. Why did I say it like that? Like, gold star for you. But yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I love that. I love that your family and friends seem like, from that sentence, it seems like they're most interested in what you care about. One time when I was in Italy for vacation, I saw a guy and his mum, and they looked like Mary Lou and Chris. So I told my cousins who was with us, because she also watches the triplet. So she went up to them and said, "Are you Sturniolo?" And I don't think he spoke English, so he sounded confused and said, like, "Who are the Sturniolos?" and stuff. And it was not him, obviously. Bianca1.chiang on Instagram. Well, okay, I mean, valid, like, that you thought they looked alike and was like, hey, let's go up to them. But also, they live in America. It's like, I feel like if you found out that it was actually them, you would have regretted not going up. So, but that poor guy must have been so confused, eh? That poor guy must have been like, who is this girl talking to me in a different language? Imagine if he just went along with it. Imagine if it was like, yeah, I'm Sturniolo. This girl saying she made a TikTok and did a translation edit thing, so it looked like a couple's TikTok of her and Matt, and told everyone that he was my boyfriend. That is parasocial. That is so weird. Like, there's nothing wrong with making a little edit. Like, I do find it a little bit weird, but there's nothing wrong. But telling everyone that he's your boyfriend, that's like, I'm sorry, but pretending that you're dating someone, pretending, even if you knew him, pretending that you're dating someone that you're not, is a little bit weird. Actually, it's a lot weird. It's like, I have a flag with their faces on it above my head. Above my bed, not my head. Oh my gosh. I have a flag with their faces on it above my bed. I have seen so many people on like TikTok and stuff have those flags of celebrities. I've seen ones with like Niall Horn, and I think I've seen like a pink one with the triplets. I think Esther, who I follow, who's my mutual, has one as well. Sturniolo, I'm pretty sure she has one. I think. Oh, also, every time I say my mutuals' names, I hope I'm saying them right. Like, I'm like, what if I've just like mispronounced the names? Like, that's my biggest fear, is saying people. Well, no, it's not my biggest fear. That's a bit dramatic, but like saying people's names wrong. Anyway, yeah, that's cool. Like, I personally don't think I'd ever get a flag like that. Like, sometimes I look at my posters when I'm in my room, when I'm like getting changed, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm getting watched, even though it's a piece of paper. So I feel like I'd feel like really, like I'd wake up at like 3 a.m, see the flag, and I'd be like, oh, there's eyes, and then I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's a flag, it's okay. I am a lot, they put a lot in capitals, older than them, but see myself in all three. They make me laugh. I feel like I get them because I have 20-plus-year-old kids. I would love to meet them and hang with them. Stormy eyes blue. Okay, that's cool. I love how they have a huge fan base. Like, I love how they have really young fans, and I love how they have really old fans. And personally, I don't see a problem. Like, I hate when people are like, oh my gosh, you're too young, you're too old. If someone or something makes you happy, there's nothing wrong with you liking and finding enjoyment from it. And like in this, you see yourself in them. That's really cool. Me and my mate are secretly mad, Chris. Sturniolo Police is the stupidest thing ever created and existing in this fandom, and I can't wait for the day of their downfall, because that part of the fandom is annoying. You have no right to speak for the triplets when they themselves said that they don't care about what they see on the internet grow up. I agree. I am so agree with this. Like, obviously, like I said, I have strong opinions on things, and I don't agree with like deep fakes or like bullying or stuff like that. But when people are like, oh my gosh, Matt, Nick and Chris, they're so hot. Oh my gosh, they look so good. And then people are like, how dare you call them that? That's so rude. It's like, Nick, Matt and Chris do not care. Trust me, like, they have said they don't care. So like, or when people act like we know them and are like, oh, Nick wouldn't approve of that, Chris wouldn't approve of that. If they really cared that much, they are full-grown adults. They can say that themselves. They don't need people babying them. These Sturniolo Police, people who are so quick to be like, and I'm using this as another example, ooh, you called them attractive. But then where are they when other people are getting bullied? when people are being homophobic, when people are being racist. Those Sturniolo police are silently silent. Like, it's weird. That is weird behavior. Like, if you're gonna speak up against someone being like, oh my gosh, this person's attractive, then use that voice to actually use it for things that matter. I read Sturniolo Wattpad all the time. It's so good, not for the fact it's them, but it's so much easier knowing their personality and who they look like. Okay, like I said, like, personally not my thing, but I don't see a problem with reading it. Like, I do find, I used to read 5 Seconds of Summer fanfiction. I just don't read fanfiction anymore, and I've never read fanfiction about Sturniolo triplets. I've seen a couple because people have posted and stuff. I've seen people who write them. Like, people are talented. If people want to write. Like I said, with fanfiction, I feel like it's just using, oh, this person looks like this and this is their name, because it's not actually the people actually doing it. But like I said earlier, I do find it weird if it's like shipping siblings or like really, really weird stuff. But if it's just like something that's not harming anyone. Oh my gosh, sorry, I've read this confession. My confession is that I love the Sturniolos more than my parents. Oh, I mean, I don't even know what to say to that, eh? My least favourite matte fit is the yellow-green flannel. Yellow-green flannel? Yellow-green? Is this like the one that he's wearing with the horse? Yellow-green? I also can't, like, picture things in my head, so I find it really hard to remember outfits people have worn. Matte Sturniolo. Yellow-green. Do you mean this one? I don't know if that's the one you mean. I actually like that flannel, to be honest. It's not my favourite fit he's worn, but it's not bad. If that's the one you mean. Otherwise, I have no idea. I'm a matte girl, but I have more edits of Chris than Matt. That's valid. I feel like I don't even know what girl I am. Like, I used to be a matte girl, but I feel like I've kind of gone into more of a Nick girl recently, or more of a Chris girl as well. Like, it really depends, but yeah, that's valid. I feel like that's like me with 5 Seconds Summer. I used to be like a Ashton girl, but I always had more Callum edits saved. I'm a Chris girl trying to turn into a Matt girl. Nick is always number one above both. So if Nick is always a number one, aren't you a Nick girl? I fantasize, oh my god, I fantasize about Chris at night. And then in brackets is, I'm joking, please don't take this seriously. Are you actually joking? Because, like, why are you making sure that that's such a weird thing to say, actually. I mean, you do you, I guess. Whoa. That's not what I meant. But anyway. Everyone likes car videos more, but in my opinion, the vlogs are better. I agree. I love car videos. Don't get me wrong. But I like the vlogs better. I prefer vlogs. I'm also such like a vlog watcher myself, like with everyone. I just like seeing little snippets of people's like, I'm not saying that car videos you do see their personality. I mean, like, snippets of like their days and their activities. I just love watching vlogs in general, not just Sturniolo related. So I agree, like, I love car videos, but I've always preferred vlogs to the car videos. My ranking is like vlogs, then challenges that are not food related, then some of the food related challenges, then car videos, then some of the other food related challenges. The reason it's like that is because I feel like some of the food related challenges are just like, I've watched them and I enjoyed them, but they're not videos that I go back to watch every single, well, I actually don't watch any of the videos every single day. I do not have the time for that. But they're not videos I'd go back to watch like regularly. I met my best mate Sheila from Sturniolo. That's so cool. A lot of my friends I have met through the Sturniolo triplets, and I'm so grateful. One of my best friends, Mel, the reason myself and her started talking was because Sturniolo triplets and Tate McRae. Like Lucy, Sabrina, Cass, Maria, Autumn, Ella, Aine, Peter, Jai, Luke. I've got so many friends. Like, I'm just going to list so many people that I've met. Like, and if I haven't listed you and you're watching this, please don't get offended. Like, I've met so many amazing people through this Sturniolo trip. I relate to that. And I love that. I love how they can create so many amazing friendships. This is from Georgie Allen _11. The rage room video, the rating baby names video, the groomants video, and the old man A and B videos were kind of boring. But if they're happy with them, then I am. I personally liked the Airbnb one. I liked all of them. I wouldn't say they're boring, but none of them are ones that I'd go back and watch regularly. This is one's from MC_Sturniolo. I was watching the triplets one time and my grandfather walked in and I was scared he was going to be like, turn that off, why are they cursing so much? But he actually sat down and laughed his ass off with me for like an hour, and now he asks me about them every time we see each other. Stop, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's like, you know when you read something or you hear something in your heart, it's like, oh, like that's what that makes me feel. That's so sweet. I hate the Sturniolo triplets fans. Like, they only watch their videos to look at Matt or Chris. Like, they forget about Nick. Anyone who's a real fan isn't like that. I know so many fans that are like, Nick's their favourite. They talk about Nick. So I have this account on TikTok for the Sturniolo triplets, and of course I showed my friends, but I just said, oh, these edits are cool, right? And my friend said that the triplets are ugly and they don't even know who they are. Like, girl, you be hating on someone you don't know. Anyways, they said that, and I said, yeah, these 3 guys are not my type, knowing that Matt is my favourite. Okay, first of all, why you're lying, saying then it's not your type if he is. Like, you shouldn't have to lie to your friends just to fit in. People have different types and that's cool. Like, everyone's not going to be attractive. I don't think people should full on be like, oh my gosh, people are ugly, but like, not everyone's going to be attractive to them and attracted to them, and that's fine. But I also don't think you should have to lie to your people who are your friends. Won't hate you for opinion you have on based on who you find funny or who brings you enjoyment or who you're attracted to. Like, I have been a fan since late 2021, and my first ever notice from the boys was in their first reacting to fan confessions video, and it's hilarious every time I think about it. My confession was the one about feet pics, and the reactions were so genuinely valid. I feel so bad for weirding them out, lame-o bit, but Matt's reaction is still priceless to this day. I mean, honestly, like, at least you're not like ashamed. Like, you're like, oh, that's my confession. Like, you're eating that with pride. That's pretty cool. So when I started being to be a fan and came into fandom, I didn't really know their names, so I thought Chris's or Nick's. I forgot which one was named Chester. Probably Chris because of the whole Chester meme. Sorry, that meme's like so overused now. Matt is my wallpaper on almost everything. Cool, slay. I used to have Shawn Mendes as my wallpaper. I have a Sturniolo folder dedicated to the triplets in my backpack. It has stickers from them and a drawing of the saying let's trip. Once I buy Fresh Love Space Camp and whatever Matt's brand will be and more Sturniolo clothing, I'm at the receipts. Slay, I love that. It's like a little journal. I stick my receipts in my journal, and then if I take photos in their clothing, I put them around the receipt. But like, I love that because I'm also such a collector, so I understand having a folder. Sometimes I'm so scared to comment something like AO hot and saying they're hot because it's some people in the fandom are so scary. And also, grow up please, some people in the fandom. Feeling grateful and happy to be part of Sturniolo Nation, but few need to grow up and be more mature. I agree, especially when it's full grown adults. Like, I understand like children will be children, like, but when it's full grown adults, I'm like, please, you're grown. We're grown. Like, I say just comment it regardless. Like, obviously be mindful, but if you want to say something, say it. People are going to be like that regardless. Like, you know, I'm a guy and I find all 3 of them hot. That's slay. It's the same like, that's cool. It's the same like, you can find people hot. Like, just because someone's gay or someone's like not attracted to the gender that you are doesn't mean you can't find them hot. You just know that, obviously. Not saying that we would have a chance with Sturniolo strippers, but what I mean is like, you know that they obviously just wouldn't like you back. You can't like help if you're attracted to someone. I love the freaky side of Sturniolo fandom more. You do you, I guess. I need to stop saying that. Oh, only people I interact with on CAI, chat AI, are the Sturniolo dirty and not dirty interactions. I hate AI. Like I've said, I just hate AI. I'm a Nick girl sometimes, only sometimes. Oh my gosh. Very rarely I like him romantically. Like, these are all confessions and I'm like, this is cool. But a lot of them are the same. They're like, oh my gosh, I like Nick romantically. Oh my gosh, I'm a guy. I like Matt, Chris romantically. Like, they're 3 good looking guys. Like, that's cool. Like I said, you can't help if you're attracted to someone, you're attracted to someone. I watched them a little bit, but then when Madison Beer was in a video, I became obsessed with them. That is valid. I love Madison. I love Madison so much. I am so sad she didn't come to my state on her last tour. She was in Australia, but she didn't come to WA, and I'm so sad because I would have so seen her live. I love Madison. She's that girl. She's so talented, so beautiful, and so kind. I love her so much. And the last one is I have a Sturniolo editing account. I think having a fan account for someone is cool, but I think like showing your love and showing your support for something is the coolest thing. Like, it's so cool, and you meet so many amazing people, and I know so many amazing people who have accounts who are so talented, like artists, editors, meme. Anyway, thank you for watching. Also, let me know if you want me to do more Sturniolo related content or more fandom related content, because I really love yapping about fandoms. I love music, I love Sturniolo triplets, I love YouTubers. There's so many YouTubers I love watching. So I really would love to do more. Music's a bit hard because I don't want to get copyrighted, but I really would love to do more fandom related stuff because I love watching people talk about fandom. So I probably will make more content. I just have to brainstorm some ideas. So if you have any ideas, let me know. And yeah, thank you for, why did I go like that? Like a chicken. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you're not already, like, maybe subscribe, it helps me out. And yeah, comment what you thought of these confessions.